Hello and welcome back to another video. Thank you for coming back to my channel. My name is Rosalinda. So nice to see you here, girl. Today is a super fun video because it's for all you fellow coffee lovers. Oh my gosh. Okay, so some of you guys have been asking for like a video about Nespresso or like just what I do in general, and I know that we have talked about Nespresso so much on this channel overall, and I talk about Nespresso all the time just in general. So I don't know, for some of you it's like, okay girl, we get it, let's move on. You know, we know you love Nespresso, let's get it over and done with, you know. But some of you guys are curious about it, so I thought I'd just make like a cute little video about it. Kind of like my everyday coffee recipe or what I do, and then just to talk a little bit about the machine. So this is just little knowledge that I have gained over the time that I have my machine. So let's just start off with the machine that I have. So I have the Vertuo Next. That's the machine that I have, and it's like the latest model. I think they came out with this machine like maybe 2 years ago, because that's when I got it. I got it for my birthday 2 years ago. So I got my machine that came with the frother. Like, this is the bundle they have. I got it at Target, and at the time I thought I got it for a really good deal because it was $150 for just the machine and the milk frother. I still think $150 is a good deal for both things. And I got it through Target.com. It got here perfect. It was beautiful. And then a month in, it started leaking water from right here, from the sides. Like, whenever it would make the coffee, it would leak water all over here into the sides. So since I had already been using it, I tossed out the box. I decided to just go ahead and call Nespresso customer service instead of having to take the machine back to the store, because I thought that Target wasn't going to do anything for me, right? Because I had opened it, I had no box, whatever. So I did. I called customer service, and they were so great, so nice. So I explained what was going on. We did a troubleshooting, and obviously it didn't work. So the customer service girl said that that they were going to end up sending me a new machine instead, because this machine, which I do love, and what I love most about Nespresso is that they are very biodegradable. Like, most of their stuff, like their pots, their coffee, everything has like a recycling system. That's what I love about them so much. So this machine is actually 100% made out of recycled parts. So there's not a lot of mechanism in there besides like the opening, and then when it drops when it self-dispose of the little coffee cups. So they said that usually when you would call for a machine, they would ask you to send it in, and their people would try to fix it. What did it say? Like, their technicians will fix the machine and then send it back to you. But since this is recyclable parts, they can't do that with this machine. So they just ended up sending me a new one, and I got a little greedy, and I told them if they can send me this color instead, the rose gold, because the one I got at Target was silver or gray, like gray. That's mainly like the one they have that's the one they have at Costco, and then the one they have at Target. I think they also had the white one, but they didn't have this color, and I really like this color. So I told them if they can send me that. They said yeah, of course. So now I've only had that one hiccup with this machine the one time I got it, but now it's like perfect. So I just had that one hiccup with it, but other than that, it's been wonderful. And I do suggest that if you have any issues with your machine, just call their customer service. They're very good to like with handling any of this stuff. So back to the machine. So again, this color is only available through their website. I don't think even like Bath and Body Works, that's like another place where you can get it. I think you can get it at Bloomingdale's, Nordstrom. You can get the machine, but I don't think they have this color in particular. So if you are looking for this color, you unfortunately have to get it online at the Nespresso website. It's a really pretty color, but obviously if you have matching like cookware in your kitchen, it'll go with it. But if not, I mean, a very neutral white or gray works in a lot of kitchens. So is it. So what I love about this machine in general, I'm gonna go ahead and show you. is that it's very slick and it's not too bulky. So this is like the machine itself. You see, there's a water tank, and then it's just like this. Look at this is how it would say if you see it like straightforward. It does not take up a lot of space. The little water tank is very little, but it holds a lot, and it just goes in the back. It clicks, and there, it's ready to go. This is a little catcher, so like when there's leftover coffee, if you pull your cup too soon, it'll drop coffee in here. Mine actually has coffee, so you see it's dirty. And then there is three settings of where you can put your cup. So if you just want a little espresso, you use the little espresso cups. Oh, I have one. You can just use this little one, or maybe not this one, but there's like little ones that you just, maybe people just take espressos like that, or you can put it in your coffee later. And then this is another size, which will be this one, see? And then I usually do the last one because my cups are always over ice. My coffees are always over ice. And then this is the setting that I end up using all the time. But you can move it. Okay, so the other thing about this machine is that the self-dispose pots go in here. So look at how easy it was to take it out. Super easy. And then they land in here. And then this is where they go. And then that's it. You put it back together. And then you put it in here and there. That is it. The turn on button is up here, and it's just one touch. You turn it on. And then that's it. It's already been connected, so it's already heating up. It does blink when it's about to heat up. So it needs a little bit of time, but it's like literally 30 seconds and you're good. So that's what you do. I think I have a pot in here so we can see it self-dispose. This is a little bit hard, and it does get a little hard after a couple uses. So you just make sure you wipe it down so it's not too hard to open and close. But at the beginning it's super smooth. And then this is all holding on to it. But I love that it just grabs it and it drops it. You have to do nothing to it. And then when you put a pot, you just go like this, and then you close it, and that's it. Mine needs a good cleaning. I haven't cleaned it, so it's a little rusty. Or I don't know if you guys can see the dirtiness, but it's just coffee, you know. Okay, so then the machine also comes with this frother. This is just the machine in general. The frother is super simple. It's a milk frother. Comes with this one, goes in here, in there, and then that's it. This one I like because it has two settings for hot foam, or for cold foam. I love that about this one. And it comes in this little stand. You sit it down, and there, that's it. Beautiful. So that is basically the gist of the machine. I love it because it's super simple, nothing too crazy. Anybody can use it. That's why I love it. So now moving on to the pots. So Nespresso sells what these are called sleeves. These are their sleeves, basically how you see Keurig cups or key cups, right? That's what you call for the Keurig. These are called pots, and they come in a sleeve of 10. So every time you buy one, you're gonna get 10 pots in a sleeve. They're always super cute. It always tells you whatever this is, like whatever the coffee is on this side. And then if it has an intensity, it'll tell you right here. So this is espresso, so it's always intensified. It'll tell you how strong it is. When it's like a coffee creation or barista creation that they call it, like this one for example is a vanilla custard pie, or the Rose favorite hazelino muffin. These are sold as, give me a second. Sorry, I had to get my children. Oops. Okay. So what was I saying? Okay. So these are promoted as barista creations, which is like a sweeter coffee, and they don't have intensity because they're meant to be made with milk. That's their thing, that you put milk in there, so it changes the intensity of the coffee. And these are bigger ounces. This one's 7.7 ounces, which would be like a normal cup of coffee. Let me get one. Like maybe this one, like this might be 7 ounces. And that's why they don't have intensities whenever you get the sleeves. These, like this one, El Café, which is my favorite, it's a single espresso shot. So it is gonna give you the intensity, because espresso, some people just drink just one little shot of espresso. They just drink it like that, like so it can pick them up, right? So that's like the purpose of the single shots and the double shots of espresso, and they'll have the intensity. This one, it's a Diabolito, which is another type of single espresso. So El Café and Diabolito are my favorite one-shot espressos. So these are only one single shot. Sometimes in the mornings, I just feel like just drinking a little bit of coffee. So I would do, and you see the difference of how big they are? Look at the difference. So sometimes I would just do one shot of espresso and then some foam, and then that's it, I'm good to go. If I feel like I want more, I would do 2 of these just separate. And if I don't want to go through that, I do my ultimate favorite, and I always go back to this over time and time again. It's the double espresso Scuro. Sorry, I have my ring light so you can't see it. But the double espresso Scuro, this is 2 shots, and it's 2.7 ounces. Dory. And that's all I need, because what I do is that I put ice, and then once you starts pouring, obviously it's very hot, so it starts melting it, so it ends up being more than the 2.7 ounces. And once I add my milk, it's like perfect size. It's like, to me, it's like a grande size, and it's just so creamy and delicious. So my go-to every day is the double espresso, but right now I've been really liking El Café, which is the strongest. El Café and Diabolito are the strongest, which is an 11 in their rate, in their scale. That's like the highest you go. You see, 11. But they have 1 through 11. Now they came up with a new double espresso. It's called double espresso dolce. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We were gonna test it together, but I already tested it. Y no me gustó. So I didn't give them to Stacey so she can try them. This reminded me, this double espresso dolce reminded me of what Starbucks has, and they call their blonde espresso, which whenever you go to Starbucks, you can get anything. Like, let's say you get an iced caramel macchiato. If you say, can I get an iced caramel macchiato, I just said it, blonde, with blonde shots, they will make it with the blonde shots, and this tasted just like those blonde shots. So I'm thinking that this is like a light roast of espresso with more hints of sweetener. Like, it's sweeter, it's lighter, and it would mesh well with whatever creamer you put. And the intensity of this one, it's a 5. So I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be like super strong, but I just didn't think that it was gonna taste like the blonde shots. Y a mí no me gusta the blonde shots at all. Like, I just think the taste is like too mellow and too, I don't know what's the word, honestly. I do not like light roast espresso, and this is what it would be. It would be a light roast espresso. I drink either medium or strong espresso roast. I know, I'm so sorry if you guys don't know a little bit, but it's just basically it's what the name is. Like, medium, it's a medium roast, and then a strong a dark roast would be an even stronger espresso. Honestly, I think it has to do where they, in what part of the world they grow them, and I think for how long they are roasted, that it'll give them that intensified flavor. And maybe, I'm not too sure, but maybe the sweeter or the light roast, I think that is the best roast for when you add milk and sweetener to it, because that is what is sold in a lot throughout a lot of coffee shops. They tend to use a more light roast, because then they add sweetener and they add milk, so it gives them, it's supposed to mesh really well with those flavors. And that's okay because most people really like a sweeter coffee. I also like my coffee to be sweet, but not too sweet. And I would like it to taste more like coffee, and I would like to have that strong taste of coffee rather than it to be milky or sweet. So that's the type of person I am. That's the type of coffee that I like more on the stronger, and I do tend to get single shots and double shots sleeves, and then I just either mix them together or I'll just do one single shot like latte that day. Because what you can do with espresso shots is that you do lattes. Most lattes only come with 2 shots and it's mixed with the other stuff. So that's kind of what I do. I do 2-shot lattes, but I do way less milk than they do at the shops. I don't know, y'all. Before, when I first started drinking coffee, literal, it was all milk and sugar. But now, oh, I just love how strong it is, and that's what I go for. So hopefully this was entertaining, and I kind of gave you guys some reference into how, like, what the pots are and the ones that I like in particular. However, if you are into more like into sweet tooth and you like sweeter stuff, don't worry, Nespresso got you, girl. They have a whole bunch of different like sweet, like their barista creations, like these, like the hazelino muffin. It already has like sweetener infused in it, so you get hints of like hazelnut in there. So when you add your hazelnut or like just like your sugar, it intensifies that flavor and it's perfect for you. The vanilla custard, the same, so you guys will love it. So don't worry, I would link everything. I would link the machine, the pods, everything. You guys can kind of do your own research, but obviously if they have the intensity, then you obviously know what kind of coffee you like, how strong, how sweet you like it, so you can go based on that. If you like espressos, you can go with that. If you like just normal coffee, you're like, girl, I just want a tasty little drink to get me through my 405 drive, a tasty little drink, you know, to just chill in the afternoon, you can definitely go with the more sweeter coffees. If you just want a cool little vanilla latte, girl, I got you. Pop in a double espresso, get you some cold foam, you're good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and now make my coffee. You guys can see it, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, let me see how I'm gonna do. So this is how I end up doing it. I hope that you guys can see it. I feel like I'm gonna be a little bit cut off because of the camera, but this is what I do, okay? Because I want to show you guys the whole process. So this is usually my ice cup, and then for the purpose of this video, I have my ice here. But what I do is that I just fill it up with ice. Oops, the ice is stuck. This is a silicone straw. Look, not doing anything. So I'm just gonna do my hands, guys. So I usually fill up my cup either all the way or like around here, because it's gonna melt. It's gonna melt the ice eventually. So today I feel like a double espresso, double latte, a regular latte kind of day. So I'm gonna turn on my machine. It's been, since you don't use it, it turns off. So it's blinking right now. So that means that it needs some time to do its thing. So what we're gonna, that's what we're gonna let her do. I'm gonna move this stuff out of the way so we can see it. So I am doing a double espresso Scuro. My light is still blinking, and there you go. So then I'm gonna put my little pot in there. Bring you guys closer so you guys can take a better look of the machine. Okay, so I popped it in there. Now, let's get it going. The machine is a little loud, but while that is cooking and brewing, we're going to add my favorite and the only creamer I drink is this sweet cream from Coffee Mate. All it is real milk, cream, and sugar. That's all it is. So to me, this tastes like vanilla. Ooh, look at that, beautiful. So I'm gonna add, I put below the first line because I don't drink too much milk. And then we're gonna put this in here and we're gonna hold it till it turns blue for cold foam. And now it's gonna gonna let you see the majesty that this is. Oh, it smells so good. So in my commentary, it'll be in the back. You can see my face. It smells so delicious. So this kind of like by the end, it does that because it does throw out a lot of the foam at the beginning, which is this part. And then this is the espresso, the coffee part. And then we're just waiting on the milk. I just do it in this cup and I just do everything in one single cup, ready to go. Almost there. Ooh, okay, so it is ready. See how like the ice melted? Again, with my little silicone straw. It does not do much, I tell you. I would probably add more ice to this. So let me go get some ice. So my milk just stopped. Okay, so I tell you, my drink is all basically ice. Oh my gosh, this straw is not doing anything. Okay, let me get another straw. Okay, let's get this straw. That's Starbucks. Oh my goodness gracious Lord. Okay, so basically, I just go ahead and mix it all together. And then just let the hot coffee do its thing. There you go. Okay, so then my milk is ready. Just one thing about your milk is that right away because it starts defoaming. But I mean, it's so good. So then we're gonna add it. Look. And add it in here. And I don't add all of it. Okay, so I don't add all of it because I like to try it first. So now we're gonna mix it. This is like a perfect size. See, this is like a grande to me. Yeah. And melty. I feel like this is perfect color. Delish. So we're gonna add a little bit more. Nunca le tanteo muy bien how much I make, so I just make like below that one first line, and usually me queda poquito, pero no tanto. It's because it's a perfect color for me. Like I think this color is beautiful. Again, no me gusta milky. I do return my milky drinks. Oh, guys, this is so good. Oh my gosh. So flipping delicious. To me, this drink is the equivalent of like a vanilla latte, porque even though this doesn't have vanilla, this sweet cream doesn't have vanilla, I feel like that is the vibe this coffee gives. And it's not too strong. Shout out to my friend Nat. She introduced me to sweet cream. I've never heard of sweet cream and she introduced me to it. So that is what I think this drink is. Honestly, I don't play around too much with my coffee in the morning porque pues, you know, usually I'm just like, I do quick little breakfast. Like I do my omelet, do my little huevitos, and then a little coffee to start my day. So I don't tend to play a lot with it. And when I make Raul coffee, I usually do the Hazelino one. And then he usually has his own creamer, like a hazelnut creamer or like a vanilla creamer, because he says that this tastes like nothing. It's because he likes like a taste. This is just like sweet milk. That's what it is. That's what it is. This is sweet milk, sweet cream. Just a little bit thicker consistency than regular milk. And I don't add like any other kind of milk. Just that when you get a latte at Starbucks, that's what it is. It's the, like, let's say the vanilla pumps, the espresso, and then the milk and the ice. So it just depends on really what you like, but you could get very creative with the espresso shots when you want to do like lattes, like ice lattes. I mainly do ice. Casi no hago hot, only when it's like winter time or for Raul. I'm not too into hot coffees. I do like them, but remember, like, coffee stains your teeth. So with this, it's like I put the straw all the way to the back and I sip it like in the back, so it never hits my teeth. But if you drink coffee like this, it does, you know. I mean, it's something just to be aware. You could just wear winding strips, you know. But you guys know my whole debacle, or did I say? You guys know my whole story of my teeth, so I don't have the luxury of that. But I do get like one hot latte, like when we go to breakfast. But I don't typically do them, not that often, unless if I'm in the mood. But yeah, you can get super creative, and you can do like a honey latte. You can even mix whatever flavoring you want in here with the milk, and it's beautiful. It tastes delicious. So that is it. That is my everyday go-to vanilla latte. I hope you guys enjoyed my little showing you of my machine. I really do appreciate that you guys have so much interest in it, and if you do go buy it, I'll link it, the one from Costco. It is the best deal so far. You guys will love it. If you don't, you return to Costco, girl, because it's the best. Like Costco, you can return anything if you don't end up liking it, but it is the best deal that I've seen. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog. I'll see you next time. Let me know if you guys try this recipe. Bye.